AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Check 93 the mic, 93 the mic. Hey man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Check it.
They go play action here on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That's good.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Yard line.
From midfield here, Dalton. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And Charles, you see the numbers for Amari Cooper last week. 4 catches, 62 yards.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big pickup of 38. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he takes this near to 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 26. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Hunt, the ball carrier.
The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 15 carries, 71 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
A run here with Dearness Johnson. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
The ball carrier.
So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Mayfield to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Sean Lee in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Throwing again. Dalton. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Dalton here from the gun. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. In 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
Dalton sets up play action. He finds his target. It's Schultz. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action here with Dalton. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. It's caught at the 10. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Made at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Dalton looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Oh, Amari Cooper couldn't pull it in there. And it's 3rd and short. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
The pass.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, Are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Johnson. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Browns, nothing.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Dalton hands off to Elliott. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Ezekiel Elliott.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The rookie CeeDee Lamb, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame, and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. On 1st down, it's Hunt. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 33 and a 1st.
When you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or 2 deep zone. Safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
Yeah, making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Oh, the Pro Bowler Landry couldn't hang on, but now it'll be 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
25 yards.
Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter.
Now Mayfield lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
7-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the 50. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
1st down, Brown.
Mayfield on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer. Now Mayfield lost the football. Offensively, lucky lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Number 21, Ezekiel.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 3rd.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Dalton. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays, Andrew.
Correct. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He's doing his thing. He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the second quarter, 0 points.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there, being able to run the ball and set the tone. What if they may have to go to some play action, throw off the run game, and try and get the ball in the end zone?
I was just going to ask you that same thing. Maybe you use that run now to set up the pass. And now Mayfield on the bootleg, rolling to his right. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
Cleveland.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and he's just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield with it once more. And he comes back with one complete.
Mayfield.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
There's Jarvis Landry with the nice reception and pickup there. And when you say Pro Bowl, you better think Jarvis Landry. He's been selected to it every year since 2015. The only season he's missed is rookie year. And he is durable and tough. We talk about that all the time. How about this for an example? Hasn't missed a game in his first 6 seasons and was a 1,000-yard receiver for the 3rd time in 2019.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release. he says this will be incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time. That takes us from second to third down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. And the third down throw incomplete as well.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Brings up fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Going to the air again with Mayfield. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Welcome back, everybody, to AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. Currently, it's the Browns in control of the football as we resume action in quarter number 2. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's going up top for Taylor. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong. first down. Hilliard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29.
Mayfield on play action. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not two. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hilliard. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
First down.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively, play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20.
Yeah, show a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 37. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
The ball carrier.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Kareem Hunt, ball carrier.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashard Higgins. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns get a score closer. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 1st down, Elliott, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
The handoff to Ezekiel Elliott.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo ready to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, they'll tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On 3rd down, it's Elliott. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Dustin Copeland.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like...
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
All right, zero rooting interest in it, but that would hurt.
Well, yeah, you're losing in the 4th quarter. A bad time for a fumble on a punt return.
They had an opportunity. All right, they were sensing. They're down on the scoreboard, and now they just gave that one up.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
2nd and inches.
On the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. C.D. Lamb, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Peoples-Jones returning. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
So 1st down.
From the gun, Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete.
Mayfield's pass.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Intended for a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mayfield down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And again, it's Mayfield. And this is incomplete.
Mayfield's pass. Incomplete. Intended for David Moore.
this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Dallas, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.